shit, is that the...
Oh, you caught me. You caught me having a nap. Mate, I jumped up here for a quick, few minutes and I've nodded off. Mate, I'm in the Camp Boss rooftop tent and mate, these things are so comfortable. They are awesome. There's no doubt about it. And this one here, we call this the Slimline. Mate, it's pretty cool. It's lightweight, sits up on top of this awesome cruiser. And look, mate, let's not forget, this is why we're here. We're here because someone is going to win this sucker here. But anyway, I'm up here and I'm just having a quick look and making sure that whoever the winner is going to get this awesome prize pack with this great rooftop tent. Now, I don't know about you, but Camp Boss gear, it's been designed for adventurers like yourselves, people that like to get out and enjoy this awesome country of ours. So, it's built and it's tested and it's, it's good products and it's good stuff for people like yourselves that want to go out and enjoy the adventure of Australia. Now, we're definitely not going to forget that this rooftop tent is sitting on top of this awesome prize pack. So, let's not forget why we're here. Check this video out. Over the past 8 years, we've been turning dreamers into winners.
It's time to turn another dreamer into a winner.
Behind me is the Adventure 300. Now, this vehicle started off 2 years ago as a stock standard GR Sport. Now, when we got hold of it, I took it down to Bodie at McCormack's and we literally said, let's build the toughest 300 in Australia. We also put a performance package in it from the guys at Just Autos, and mate, this thing is next level. It gives it 400 bucks and you're in the draw.
So if you're an Unleashed subscriber, we will double your entries. So if you buy 10 entries, you get 20.
That's a pretty good deal, mate.
That's a great deal.
So there you go, the Adventure 300. It is one of the most awesome 300s in Australia with the jet skis on the back, rooftop tent from Camp Boss. There's some other Camp Boss gear as well, chairs, compressor, and a fully kitted out 300 Series Land Cruiser.
Don't muck around.
Grab your tickets today. Yeah, no, they're good mirrors. You got to have those mirrors if you're going to tow a set of jet skis like that behind this awesome cruiser. But get a load of this prize. Mate, this would have to be one of my most favourite builds. The 300 Series Land Cruiser rocked up a few years ago now. It wasn't that long ago and everyone was, hanging out for the anticipation of this 300 Series build. I got hold of one, a GR Sport. So remember, this is the top of the line 300 Series Land Cruiser GR Sport. It's got all the fruit. It's got the red trim inside, the GR logo. Mate, it is an awesome build. And we spent some time with it. Getting that, the suspension and the fit out and the wraps and all this fruit that goes on it. It's an awesome bit of kit. And it goes, mate. It hammers. It's an absolute hammer of a machine. A couple of jet skis on the back. They go like there's no tomorrow, mate. They go like a cut snake. So, that's why this prize is so, people are getting excited about. And this is where we turn dreamers into winners. So, now, if you're one of the first, okay, if you're one of those, if you're one of those people, you're lucky, you want to be a winner, okay, make sure you drop a comment. Drop a comment, let us know what you're going to do if you win this awesome prize. You're feeling lucky, drop a comment, just tell everyone what you're going to do with this thing, where you're going to go, what you're going to do with it, all right? So speaking of winners, now, you might have watched way back in February when we announced the winner for the last Keys to Adventure giveaway. Now, it was a pretty awesome prize pack. It was absolutely huge, all right? Now, the lady's name was Tasman, all right? And she was the winner of that major prize pack. Well, with all the flooding up north, all right, she got completely flooded out and she couldn't make it down, okay, till just the other week. So she finally got a chance and I handed her the keys right here at Camp Boss HQ. Now, you can imagine how excited she was when she got the keys for that whole setup. Watch this little video and check her out.
Nice.
Oh, you're here, you're here.
Yes.
When you guys are going to turn up. Come
How are
in,
ya?
come in. Oh, I'm great. Good to see you.
Nice
Taz,
to meet
isn't
you.
it?
Yes,
How you
yes.
going, bud? We haven't met.
No, we haven't. But
What
yeah,
was your name?
Chris.
Chris.
good to meet you, mate.
I know Taz because she was the one screaming on the other end of the line.
That's
going,
right.
"We won!"
Exactly, that's
Goal.
me.
Mate, you guys have got a serious story about come to pick up the prize. Like, we
Yeah.
haven't, it's been how long
Yeah.
since we rang you? Like it's
Yeah.
been over
February,
a
I
month.
think,
Yeah,
but-
well, tell us what happened. What happened? Like I said, come down, get your prize, and you guys are going like you said something about you're stuck. Why?
Stuck in the wet season, yeah.
Yeah.
So we've been up there in Normanton,
Yeah.
place in Normanton, and yeah, we were trapped on pretty much sitting on an island for over a month.
No kidding.
Waiting for the rivers to
So
go
you
down.
literally
and then-
couldn't get out of where you were.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. That's a story and a half.
It
So
is.
the whole prize pack has been sitting here waiting for you guys. I actually just pulled it out and had to get all the dust off it.
Yeah.
Because we've been sitting here for that long.
Oh mate, we can't
and
wait.
making
eh?
sure that no one had run into it or
Yeah,
anything to
yeah.
make it perfect.
Yeah.
So yeah, come on through. Let's go and have a look.
Beautiful.
Here it is.
Wow.
All ready to go.
Your thing.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. This
is
black
just
little
insane.
beauty here, the D-Max.
Have a look at
The
that.
Caravan, the Boss BTX 13.4, mate, she's all ready to go for you. And
Yeah.
don't forget, the boat's here as well.
Wow.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, so you guys are going to take all that. And then the one thing about the CF Moto, you know where that's happening? That's happening at Mariba.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
So
yep,
it's pick
so-
up from Mariba.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah,
We're going to
that's
have all the
cool.
gear, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So these keys, they're officially yours.
Thank you so
They're
much,
no longer
James.
out of my hands.
Thank
No
you so
worries.
much. Absolutely.
Good job,
good.
buddy.
Yeah.
Oh.
You guys are off.
Yeah, you'll see the dust.
Let's go. So there you go, guys. Another competition handover to these awesome guys. Like these guys here, they're going to use the gear like you wouldn't believe, which I'm very impressed with. But mate, we've given away so much stuff over the years, and we're going to give away a hell of a lot more. $275,000 worth of stuff, okay, on this last giveaway. Don't forget, we've got the next giveaway coming. Make sure you get your tickets because it's going to be absolutely cracking. All right, guys, let's get some paperwork organised and get
Yeah,
you guys
yep.
out on the road.
Yeah, beautiful. Oh my God, Jason, I still can't believe. Like, it still doesn't feel real. Like, is this
It's
actually?
real. It's yours.
I'm
It
not in
is
a
real
dream.
as. Yeah, no, it's not a dream. Mate, this thing's actually a bit of a weapon. This Spark Trix. I've done a few tricks on that thing. Oh, I don't know how I'd go these days. A bit rusty on the old jet skis. But mate, okay, imagine if you were that excited. Okay, imagine getting that excited if that was you. So that was a pretty cool story, old Tasman. Now don't forget also the fact, even if you don't win, you get access to discount codes from Campos. Great discounts on all Campos products, including the products that you see on the prize, okay? So all our rooftop tent range, awnings, all those sorts of things. Mate, there's some good discounts there. Get a chance, get over there, use those discounts because that's what you have earned by entering into this prize draw, which is pretty cool. All right, don't forget that one. Now, I've got a little surprise for you guys. Now, Simon and I have been, mate, we just got back from an awesome trip up north, okay, on all new adventures in the top end of Australia. And this time, we didn't go to Cape York. We actually hooked into the Gulf country, up into the top end of, you know, that Northern Territory there. And we were chasing, as you know, the fish that we're always chasing, that bloody barramundi, okay? But this is an exclusive series. It's on unleashed.tv, okay? It's unleashed.tv. And you guys, no one's seen this before. You guys are going to get a sneak peek right now of that series, which is going to be coming up. All right, so here, check this video out. Sneak peek of unleashed.tv.
It's like a drug. Once you're hooked, addiction becomes obsession.
That's what it does to you. It drives you insane. Holy crap, holy.
The fight, the aerial displays are of legend.
Look at that. Yeah, nice. Yeah, doggy.
One of sports fishing's holy grails is the Northern Australian barramundi. It's fair to say that Jace and Simon are basically junkies. Barra junkies.
He was like a backpacker and all-you-can-eat buffet.
How good was it?
As the wet season ends and the floodplain runoff begins, Barra feed aggressively. Prime time for our junkies to get their fix.
Nah, see, it's shallow as hell. Oh, she just cut out. Spin around.
Well saved, mate. Well saved.
Oh, see that? I hit again.
Fishos, our junkies, time their expeditions with an eye cast skyward. As the wet recedes, the floodplain's empty, the runoff begins, and the Barra start to feed.
We can run to the River of Dreams.
River of Dreams sounds good, mate.
As roads open, the race is on to get to those prime, hard to get at hot spots.
He's got himself stuck in this stuff. This stuff's like soup. All it needs is a little pop, I reckon.
Holy!
Something broke.
Hey, Nick. Here's the track here. Where's he go? Over there.
But as you know, Mother Nature can be, well, a mother.
If we stay here any longer, we might be here for the duration and cop that cyclone. Even as it is, I'm a little bit concerned that we ain't going to be able to get back on this road. But we don't want to get bogged in this weather.
This wet has had a late second surge, hitting central Queensland hard.
We ditched all the floodwaters that way, and now we're going to do the big circle around and get past it all, and then tuck back into the Northern Territory coastline, into the Gulf there, and see what we can get.
But Mother Nature just keeps coming.
Oh, shark! Oh, you evil bastard! Evil bastard! That one was your dinner too!
The rivers swell and tracks turn treacherous.
Come on, stay in the middle of the track, come on.
Each twist and turn of nature ratchets up the challenge. Chaos reigns.
you there again. Oh, stay on the track,
As escape routes close in behind them, the team is trapped.
Very deep. Depends how tall these guys are.
They might be midgets, you reckon?
They might only be short.
But obsession drives them on in search of that magnificent meteor.
Look at you go, mate. You are beautiful.
They are oh so close, but yet so far.
Oh, shit.
What's so shit?
My brakes just went to the floor. As you can see, the pistons are disintegrated.
But for these Barra junkies still searching for that natural high, it has just unleashed the mantra, Barra or bust.
How good was that, guys? That was pretty cool. Like, mate, there was some water up there. There was definitely some water. It was next level. You guys would have remembered it. Like, literally, Queensland just got hammered with rain everywhere. So much water coming in through that Gulf country. I think it's down in South Australia, just ending up in the middle of in the Lake Eyre and down to the Gulf into, you know, somewhere down in South Australia there somewhere. That's where the water end up. So, yeah, look. We're going to crank it up a notch during the winter season, okay? So that content is going to be dropping every 2 weeks. Now, in 3 weeks' time is the first episode, and then from there, every 2 weeks, you're going to watch these awesome new series from Unleashed.tv. Mate, it's going to be cool. So make sure, if you haven't got a subscription, get yourself a subscription to Unleashed.tv and get access to that content, mate. Look, it's awesome content. It was a bloody good trip, I'd have to say. Took the big boat there, and we got a bit frustrated there for a while. We were crossing rivers, and we got stranded. You know, all that sort of stuff. And in the end, I think we got what we wanted, and we come for that barramundi. And mate, we all get the barra fever. Okay, all right. So just remember also, if you become an Unleashed subscriber, it doubles your chances. So. Keys to Adventure major prize draw, you get access to that. You get those entries. That's the best part about it. And you get to watch all this cool content, all right? So anyway, guys, there's enough mucking around about, crapping on about that stuff. You know why we're here. We are here because we are going to draw the winner for this awesome prize pack. I'm feeling a bit sad giving away this truck, actually. It's a hell of a rig. Like, it seriously is one hell of a rig. Mate, there are people out there that literally have been ringing up. They rang up, like the guy who built this truck was McCormack's, Bodie at McCormack's, and he gets phone calls like, man, can you build me like Jace's truck on, you know, on the YouTube video, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, man, did they paint that thing? And it's like, no, they didn't paint it. Yeah, they want all the fruit that's on this truck. And so people are actually getting this truck built exactly like that. Imagine being that winner. So let's find out, because I've got, apparently the winner has been drawn, okay? So I've got that information just standing here. Imagine being that winner. That winner could be you tonight. So you're all huddling around the television, waiting to see who's gonna win. Let's do it. Let's draw the winner. All right, give me the envelope. Here we go. Thanks, Mitch. All right, on here, the envelope says winner, all right? And there's a winner in here. I'm going to give this Why do I always get nervous when I give these things away? It's like, you know, because it is. I spent a lot of time, put a bit of blood, sweat and tears into this truck. Did a lot of videos and stuff on it. Took it for a spin. All right, the winner for the Keys to Adventure, $225,000 jet skis and 300 series Land Cruiser from Hell, Adventure 300, Campos Rooftop 10 on top. And the winner is, let's have a look at this. Okay, so the winner is, this person is going to be so pumped. The winner is Alex G. Alex G, postcode 4817. Okay, Alex G. So all you Alex G's out there are going to be peaking, but there can only be one winner. Alex G from postcode 4817. To me, that sounds a bit like that sounds like a Queensland postcode, I think. Yeah. So Alex G, if you're in Queensland, like you, we're starting to narrow that down. If you've got that postcode, then you're going to be the bloody winner. So what I might do now is there's a number here. I'm going to ring this phone number and see if Alex G is at home. All right, here we go. Give us that phone there, mate. Yep, it's already dialed it in for me. All right, here we go. Let's hope Alex G is listening. Here we go. Come on, Alex. You can do it. Come on, Alex. Come on, Alex. Come on. What'd they say? If you don't answer, it's mine? No, it's not a redraw if they don't.
This is Alex's phone. Can't get to the phone right now. Call me back.
Oh, Alex. It's definitely Alex. Mate, it's Jace here. So anyway, I'm just leaving a message. How you going? You're the winner. You didn't answer. But you don't lose the prize. You actually are the winner. You are the winner. So, mate, I'm going to try and ring you again. So we'll try him one more time. All right, here we go. Let's go. We'll try him again. Here we go. Come on, Alex. Come on, Alex. Come on. Come on. Come on, Alex. Answer that phone, mate.
Hello, this is Alex's phone.
Oh, my God. So this is Alex's phone, but you're not Alex?
Correct.
Okay. Well, then, is he nearby? Or he or she? I don't know yet.
Can I ask who's speaking?
It is Jace Andrews from All for Adventure, and Alex has just won the Keys to Adventure prize pack valued at $225,000.
Fantastic. I'll put him on the phone right now.
Okay. I think she might think it's a bit of a hoax.
How you going?
Alex, it's Jace here, mate. How are you going?
Good, thank you.
Mate, you bought a ticket in Keys to Adventure prize draw.
Excellent.
And you just won it.
Really?
I'm not shitting you. We are live on YouTube now. You mustn't be watching. You have won the $225,000 prize draw from Keys to Adventure.
Oh my God.
He's finally worked it out.
Yes.
You're live, by the way.
Oh my God, that is so...
I'm not
so
kidding you.
amazing.
This is no bullshit. I'm not kidding you. You are the winner. You know what you won, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah, you know what you won because you bought a ticket in it. You bought that. You won that Land Cruiser, the Adventure 300, and the jet skis, mate, and the Campos rooftop tent, and all the fruit. That's you.
Oh my God, thank you very much.
All right, mate. We're going to keep you on the line, okay? So I'll get somebody to have a yarn with you, and we'll get some details. But mate, celebrate, go hardcore because you are the winner of a $225,000 prize draw, mate, from the Keys to Adventure. And mate, I'm giving you my pride and joy 300 Series Land Cruiser, decked to the eyeballs. Like you're just gonna, mate. Where are you? You must be from up north somewhere.
Yeah.
You're definitely in Queensland.
Yeah.
Townsville?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought it was. So you're in Townsville, mate. You're going to be driving around the streets in some awesome prize pack. All right, mate. We're going to get back to you. So I'll just put you on to somebody. There we go.
Thank you very much.
How cool is that? Alex from Townsville has just won the $225,000 prize draw. He obviously wasn't watching live because if he was watching live, he would have lost his shit, I'm sure. So how cool is that, mate? I've given away so many prizes over the year valued at so much money. Like we've been doing this for 17 years now. And I think it was probably by season 3 or something like that, we started giving stuff away and mate, the prizes just got bigger and fatter and more awesome. And they're life-changing. People say it. People say that Keys to Adventure is life-changing, and it is. Tasman from last year, and now Alex from this, this prize giveaway just recently. Mate, that's a pretty cool prize. So, look, mate, now I wish everyone could be a winner, but there can only be one winner, and that's Alex at the moment. All right, but the main thing is you've got to be in it to win it, okay? All right, but I'm glad Alex entered because he has just won himself an awesome prize pack. Right, now don't forget to go online, use your exclusive discount codes for Campos gear across the whole range, okay? And get out there and enjoy this awesome country of ours. All right, now very shortly, I'm getting gear together like a madman. There's going to be me, there's going to be Simon, there's going to be a new guy on the season this year. So I'm just going to drop that little snippet. There's a new guy rocking up. Young fella, you probably already know him. He's already been on a few of our little build videos and stuff like that. So he's going to be rocking up this year. So we've got a young fella on the show. Mate, he's probably feeling as lucky as Alex, that guy. All right, but we're going to be heading off in the next couple of weeks to head out to film the new season 17 of All for Adventure. Okay, and mate, at the end of the day, we're going to go out there and enjoy ourselves and bring you some awesome content, some new builds rocking up. We're going to go and track down some of the awesome history, four-wheel driving tracks and big adventure playground of the Northern Territory. You probably already know where we're heading. We're going to be heading up into the Northern Territory where, mate, that seems to be the backyard for everyone's adventure playground. So make sure you look out for the new season of All for Adventure. And if we're out on the road, don't hesitate. Come over, say g'day, and yeah, because you definitely can't miss us. We're the ones driving down the road with all these tricked out four-wheel drive adventure trucks. Mate, it's awesome. Thank you guys for watching live. Alex G, mate, awesome. You are one lucky bugger. Okay, otherwise, guys, I'm going to see you next time somewhere off the beaten track.